Buenos días y bienvenidos a todos. Good morning and welcome everyone. Welcome to a community dedicated to providing spiritual tools for living a happy and full life. My name is Karina Shear, and I am the spiritual director and founding minister here at the Center for Spiritual Living Puerto Vallarta. If you would like to join us for the live Zoom meeting, please contact me for the link and the password, or check our website, www.cslpv.org, on the weekly talk section. Today is the final day of the month, being Sunday, November 30th. And the topic for this month has been loving the unlikable. Today, our topic is the soul of an octopus. So at this time, I would like to once again truly welcome everyone that might be new to our teaching or to our center here at Vallarta. And here we teach a philosophy that honors all faith traditions. So whatever path you are on, know that it is the right one for you. But most importantly, welcome to everyone here, as each and every one of you is valued for sure. As I mentioned, we teach a philosophy called the science of mind. It is a teaching based on new thought and ancient wisdom, where we offer spiritual tools to promote personal growth. And we honor all faith and diversity in all aspects, so that we can appreciate the great oneness that already exists within each and every one of us. When Dr. Ernest Holmes first studied this teaching in the 1920s, he had studied both Eastern and Western spiritual texts in order to create the science of mind. And when asked to provide a concise definition of the teaching, he had replied that it is a correlation of laws of science, opinions of philosophy, and revelations of religion applied to human needs and aspirations. So each week, we offer a service with an inspirational message. We offer the Zoom meeting at 10 a.m. and also meet at 12 noon each Sunday. We now have a new location for our in-purpose gathering, and I'll let you know about that later on, closer to the end. And so now, as we do each week, let's review together our purpose, vision, and mission statements. We have a grand purpose here each week, and that is to awaken and celebrate diversity and to love and serve our community. We do this by means of our vision, creating the life you desire. And this is supported by our mission to provide spiritual tools for personal growth and transformation. And as we have started up again recently, let's have a creative thought prayer from the Creative Thought magazine from November of 2014. And as you may know, all spiritual mind treatment or creative thought prayer is done in first person. So I ask that you gently close your eyes to better feel these words and take them as your own if you so choose. There is one mind operating in the universe, the mind of God, and that mind is mine. So is it yours. For there is one spiritual power that is available to all. I know that I am created from this intelligence, and therefore have within me the power and perfection of the infinite. This being the truth, every organ, every function, every action and reaction of the body is in perfect harmony with the divine spirit. The divine circulates through me automatically, spontaneously, and perfectly. Every atom of my being is animated by the divine perfection. My body and every part of it is made up of this God substance. It cannot deteriorate. As this substance easily flows through me, around me, and as me, it does so perfectly and completely. Anything unlike wholeness is dissolved and removed from my body. In complete acceptance of this universal truth of my body as a divine pattern, I let go of fear and rest in complete faith that I am free of all discord. I rejoice in this truth, I accept it, and let it be the truth for me. And so it is. And that was originally submitted by Reverend Tina May Wilding from Calgary, Alberta. And so this month, we have been exploring the concept of things that we typically feel or find to be unlikable, such as the creepy crawlies, the annoying people, and the challenges and situations that we prefer to avoid. Our goal is to reframe these perceptions, transforming the unlikable into the lovable. So finally, we conclude this month by exploring the consciousness through the lens of the octopuses. Or is it octopi? Anyways, using the natural world to enhance our understanding of life and oneness. Ernest Holmes said this: "Your soul belongs to the universe. Your mind is an outlet through which the creative intelligence of the universe seeks fulfillment." So octopuses, octopi, are all odd creatures with 8 appendages, with suckers, boneless bodies that can shapeshift and camouflage to blend into their environment. But are they monsters? In her book, The Soul of an Octopus, A Surprising Exploration into the Wonders of Consciousness, author Cy Montgomery challenges us to reconsider our preconceived notions of what constitutes a monster. And by sharing her experiences with these remarkable creatures, Montgomery reveals the beauty, intelligence, and unique personalities of octopi, encouraging us to look beyond fear and misunderstanding. We believe in our own soul, our own spirit, and our own destiny, for we understand that the life of all is God. This statement of beliefs reminds us that the essence of life is divine, and that everything, including the most misunderstood beings, reflects God's presence. Recognizing the soul in all life allows us to see the divine expression in each and every creature, fostering a deeper sense of empathy, respect, and interconnectedness with all beings. Cy Montgomery said this: "I think all animals have souls. I feel certain that if we have souls, octopuses have souls too, which demands a certain level of sacredness. Look around. The world is holy. It is full of souls." So the deeper understanding of oneness and new thought and science of mind leads us to recognize that everything is an expression of God. Therefore, all life possesses a soul, being an individualized expression of the divine. And this means that every creature, whether plant, animal, insect, fish, or whatever, carries within it God's soul. In her exploration of octopuses, Montgomery discovered that these creatures, just like humans, exhibit personalities, skills, reasoning abilities, and awareness of life and death. Recent research indicates that this intelligence is not limited to traditionally smart animals, but it also extends across all species. Trees, for example, communicate through an interconnected network through their root systems, sharing nutrients and expressing collective mourning for their fallen members. Bees convey information through their intricate dances. Whales communicate through song, and cicadas communicate by vibrating their bodies. Even slime moles demonstrate problem-solving abilities and navigate mazes. So this understanding that is expanding underscores the profound interconnectedness and intelligence present throughout the natural world, affirming that all beings are manifestations of God's soul, each contributing uniquely to the tapestry of life on earth. Thomas Kelly wrote this: "Deep within us all, there is an amazing sanctuary of the soul, a divine center to which we may always return. It is a light within which illumines the face of God." So do we think like a monster and lean into curiosity? It's often tempting to dismiss a person, animal, or entity with their actions when they clash with our own values. Yet there's always a deeper story beneath the surface. Kazu Haga, a nonviolent and restorative justice trainer, proposes that when we understand people's stories, they say, then all of their actions, including all of the ways in which they hurt people, makes sense. Octopus are very intelligent and can solve problems and complete specific tasks in order to obtain food. They are quick learners and can even recognize and interact with humans. They are masterful at camouflage, changing color, texture, and pattern of their skin to match their environment. Each of their 8 arms has a mini brain of its own, in addition to the central brain. So if it loses an arm, it can regrow it eventually. Makes you reconsider ordering calamari now, doesn't it? Sharks, for example, have unfairly earned a reputation as ruthless killers, waiting to attack humans in the ocean. The reality is that sharks are natural predators of seals, fish, and turtles. Occasionally, they mistake swimmers for an injured fish or surfers for turtles. When we grasp the motivations behind their behavior, it becomes clear that they are simply navigating their environment in pursuit of sustenance, just like we do. And while we unequivocally reject violence and hatred, understanding the reasons behind people's actions can make their behavior more comprehensible, even if not acceptable. By embracing curiosity and seeking a deeper understanding before passing judgment, we come to recognize that there are no monsters, only beings whose complexities and motivations may not fully grasp or may not be fully grasped initially. Remember, hurt people hurt people. So in this light, every entity, whether octopus, shark, or human, embodies an individual expression of the divine, deserving of empathy, understanding, and the opportunity to be seen beyond initial impressions. William Wordsworth wrote this: "Our birth is but a sleeping and a forgetting. The soul that rises with us, our life's star, hath had elsewhere its setting and cometh from afar. Not in entire forgetfulness, and not in utter nakedness, but trailing clouds of glory do we come from God, who is our home." Brene Brown, in her book Atlas of the Heart, tells us that awe and wonder are essential to human experience. Both awe-inspiring events and the experiences that leave us filled with wonder often make us feel compared to our expansive universe, small but connected to each other and to the larger itself. So embracing these moments and experiences helps us to approach life with a profound sense of interconnectedness, where we understand and acknowledge, and our understanding and knowledge take precedence over snap judgments or labels. By immersing ourselves in moments of awe, we transcend our initial reactions and perceptions that might otherwise lead us to dismiss individuals, species, or groups without consideration. Instead, we cultivate a mindset of curiosity and openness, a willingness to explore and comprehend rather than categorize or condemn. Through this approach, we awaken to a perspective that views the world with empathy and inclusivity, recognizing the inherent oneness of all beings and the interconnected wholeness of our planet. Here's a cute little story, lovely, in fact, to listen. A group of students were asked to list what they thought were the present 7 wonders of the world. Though there were some disagreements, the following received the most votes. 1, Egypt's Great Pyramids. 2, the Taj Mahal. 3, the Grand Canyon. 4, the Panama Canal. 5, the Empire State Building. 6, St. Peter's Basilica. And 7, China's Great Wall. And while gathering the notes, the teacher noted that one student had not finished her paper yet. So she asked the girl if she was having trouble with her list. The girl replied, "Yes, a little. I couldn't quite make up my mind because there were so many." The teacher said, "Well, tell us what you have and maybe we can help." The girl hesitated and then read, "I think the 7 wonders of the world are to see, to hear, to touch, to taste, to feel, to laugh, and to love." How beautifully put. And Thich Nhat Hanh wrote this: "Everything relies on everything else in the cosmos in order to manifest, whether a star, a cloud, a flower, a tree, or you and me." So with the understanding that all life possesses a soul and that each soul is an integral expression of spirit, it becomes increasingly challenging to categorize anything as unnecessary, unlikable, exploitable, monstrous, or verminous. Instead, the invitation is to perceive the world through the eyes of God, acknowledging the inherent worthiness and sacredness of all life, from the smallest to the largest. Every entity plays a crucial role in maintaining the delicate balance of our ecosystem. It is our responsibility to examine anything for which we harbor personal dislikes, whether it be people, creatures, places, or even situations, and begin to transform our perceptions of them. While we may not develop affection for all, we can strive to understand, honor, respect, and love each one. In doing so, we contribute to creating a world that harmonizes with and supports the flourishing of all life forms. And I'll leave you with this final quote. The truth is that nothing exists except spirit interacting with itself. And that leads us to our affirmation of the week. My soul is as deep and vast as the ocean, filled with boundless, unconditional love. And now for news and updates at our center. As I mentioned earlier, we are now meeting at our new location at noon at the Living Room Bookstore and Cafe in Cinco de Diciembre. And this location is now updated on our website. Also, if you are interested in learning more about the Science of Mind teaching, we do offer courses via Zoom as well as in person. So connect with me or check our website to find out the details. And you'll also see on the classes page that there is a new survey for you to input your desires for upcoming classes. So please fill out the survey if you are interested in taking a course or book study or workshop so that we can come up with dates for those. And if you would like to have a one-on-one connection for spiritual mind treatment, then please connect with me so we can arrange for that. Also, if you would like to commit to being a member of the Center for Spiritual Living here in Puerto Vallarta for this current year, as membership does renew annually, or if you would like to become a member of our Board of Trustees, then please contact me so that you can be sent the application form for this as well. I'd also like to remind you to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel and Facebook page. And also know that we have added Substack. So if you would like to receive our weekly post via Substack, please contact me so your email can be added. And now is our time for mindfully giving and financial support of our spiritual home. We rely on your support to continue our center here in Vallarta so that we can continue offering this powerful teaching of the science of mind. We bless the financial gifts that you give today. Every amount is greatly appreciated. Donations can be made using either PayPal or Tithely through our website, www.cslpv.org. And you'll find the donate buttons on both the landing page as well as on the page where you find the weekly talk. Alternatively, you can still mail in a paper check by addressing it to CSLPV number 403 2125 Birch Road, Kelowna, BC, B1Y 8N1. And now please join me in our offertory affirmation. I know that my giving blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I have, and all that I give and receive. I do give eternal thanks for the abundance that is mine to share. So thank you for coming and sharing this time together. And let's continue practicing peace. We can each be a force for peace and nonviolence. Our words and our actions create ripples of peace all around us and beyond. Peaceful living includes acting with compassion, kindness, and consideration. And it also includes standing up against injustice. And today, more than ever, we need to stand for peace. So hug your friends, your loved ones, and your neighbors. May peace and love be with you. Blessings to all. Namaste.